You are looking live at game number 2. We're about ready to go for game number 2, but what we have to do first is we have to go into the settings and we have to edit the schedule and we have to make everything the correct time. Everything is starting at 8 p.m. Cincinnati's in the East Coast. Here we go. Atlanta's in the East Coast. San Francisco would be 5 p.m. Here we go. Washington's in the East Coast. Cincinnati's in the East Coast. Pittsburgh's in the East Coast. The Red Sox are in the East Coast. St. Louis is 7 p.m. Chicago is 7 p.m. Boston's on the East Coast. Forgot about this. Tampa Bay's on the East Coast. The Yankees are on the East Coast. Houston is in Central Time. The Baltimore Orioles are on the East. They're on the East. And the Atlanta Braves are on the East. So we're just going to hit save here. And let's start this. Start this again. From Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, a 1-0 lead over the Los Angeles Dodgers. Should be really good. You can see that right now the 78 Dodgers are having trouble hitting. Well, the Pirates have spread out everything all around. This is game number 2 in the series here at Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh. Game number 2. So incredible that we got to take a look at today's games. And the Dodgers and the Pirates played today in game number 2. We're going to take a look quickly. First, the Nick Leahy playoffs. Cleveland upsetting Atlanta. They're up by 1. San Francisco, a solid 8-0 victory yesterday. The Pirates got wiped out against Washington. Cincinnati came back, scored 10 straight. They're up 1-0. Kansas City trying to revive their miracle run of last year and finish the deal. And they're up 1-0. Atlanta is down 1-0 to 2013 St. Louis. And Cincinnati blew out Toronto yesterday. In the Darren King League, Texas upset Atlanta in a huge upset. Chicago and Houston. Chicago won very handily. They're up 1-0. Boston and the Mets, the game we showed you was 4-2 Boston, beating the New York Mets. That was very big. They're up. Tampa Bay blowing out Cleveland at home. They never lose at home. Atlanta upset the Yankees 9-5 yesterday. Texas and Houston. Texas up 1 game to none over Houston. Anaheim beat Baltimore. Anaheim trying to extend their streak from last year. They're trying to get farther than they did last year. They're a very talented team. They play Baltimore at 69 and Oakland and Baltimore at 71. That was the 12-inning game that Davey Johnson hit a home run. So we're going to be ready to go. For the Dodgers, you have Lopes, Baker, and Garvey. You have Smith, Shea, Monday, Lacey, Russell, and Yeager. There is a DH, and that's Smith. And right now, pitching is Bob Moose. In the playoffs, this is, of course, his first game, and we're about ready to go. Here's Moose in the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off. Here at Three Rivers Stadium, it'll be 1-1. Remember the first pitch glitch in this game. And Moose, it'll be 2-1. Moose wants a good first inning. If he can get a good first inning, the Pirates feel good about themselves. It'll be the 3-1. And a strike here, it'll be 3-2 to Davey Lopes, who's 1 for 4 in the playoffs. And he struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. The Pirates is 72, the only wild card team in. We had a qualifying round in the summer, and the 29 A's who looked like they were going to be in is Dusty Baker. That's going to be high in the center field. And Al Oliver is back, and he makes the catch. There's going to be 2 outs. So the 29 A's looked like they would be in, but there was a huge collapse, and they ended up being out. A swing and a miss here. It'll be a strike. This is Steve Garvey, who was 1 for 4 yesterday. That's going to be a little looper to Al Oliver, and Al makes the catch in center field. And the Pirates get the first 3 Dodgers here, and we go to the bottom of the first. So for the Pirates, you got Kleins, Cash, and Oliver. Stargell, Clemente, Hebner, Robertson, Sanguin, and Gene Alley. Gene Kleins will be up. Tommy John, his first appearance here in the playoffs. And here we go. The Pirates will start off, and here they go. That's going to be his ball there down low. So early on, Tommy John, they're trying to even the series up at 1. The Pirates won game 1. So the 1-1, it's going to be high, 2-1. Kleins, the left fielder. And did he go? No, he didn't. It'll be 3-1. Tommy Johns is the same way. He wants to get the first 3 Pirates out and settle in. That'll be to right field. A 3-1 pitch, it'll hook foul, and it will be foul. So it'll be 3-2. The 3-2. That's going to be a hard hit to third. Throw to first, they get an out, 1 out. So that'll be big, and here's Dave Cash. He was 2 for 5 yesterday. Yesterday was a high-scoring game. It really was. It's going to be a sinker for a ball outside. A 7-4. There's some of these teams that are actually in the second inning here. Here's Dave Cash. Cash again for the 72 Pirates all year has been good. They go to short to first, and they get the out here, and it'll be 2 outs. So the Dodgers, nothing. The Pirates, nothing. Here's Al Oliver. And Al had an incredible regular season. He really did. And here's Tommy John. And that's going to be low ball 1. So Oliver would like to get on and like to get something started. That's going to be a shot to right field, and that's going to be a fair ball. And the first base hit of the day, and Al Oliver gets a single. He gets a single with 2 outs. And that's really big. Here's Willie. Willie didn't get a hit yesterday. Stargell, the DH. And that's going to be outside for a ball. They got Al Oliver at first. And Willie again, they're going to try and make him strike out. He takes that for a strike. A screwball from Tommy John. The pitch, it's going to be fouled off, and now you got 2 strikes on Stargell, which is his downfall. The pitch, and that'll be low. 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs. The Pirates got a base hit early. That'll be second. They're just going to step on the base, and that's the end of the inning. Game number 2. It'll go to the second inning. The score, the Pirates and the Dodgers are still tied at 0. So here we go. Here in the top of the second inning, you got Smith, Say, and Monday, and Bob Moose has been rolling through. And that's going to be a strike. This will be to Smith, who was 2 for 4 yesterday, hit a home run. And again, a new pitcher, a new day, and that's going to be a strike. The Pirates looking to go up by 2 games. High, and that's going to be ball 1. The Dodgers looking to win a game and take one in Pittsburgh. Struck him out, and that's going to be another strikeout. The second one of the day. Half these batters have struck out. 2 of the 4, and here's Ron Say. Ron Say. And that's going to be a slider for a strike. As we take a look here, the pitch by Moose, and it'll be low ball 1. So it'll be 1-1. We can see a lot of things happening in the other games, and that's going to be low ball 2. 2-1 to Ron Say, who was 0 for 4 yesterday. And he fouls it off there, 2-2. Bob Moose, 19 through 2 innings would be great. That's going to be a shot and a base hit. And Ron Say gets the first base hit for the Dodgers. And Ron Say will stay on first. They were hoping for a great pitch count there. And here comes Rick Monday, who was 0 for 4 yesterday. And that's going to be away 1-0. Ron Say not very fast. They don't need to worry about that. It's going to be to right field. And it will be foul, barely. Here in the top of the second inning, it's 1-1. 1-1. It's 1-0 Pirates, and it'll be 2-1 to Rick Monday. The 2-1. It'll be inside 3-1. LA nothing, Pittsburgh nothing. The pitch. And it'll be a strike there, full count with 1 out, 1 on. The pitch again, and that's going to be fouled off. The 3-2. Oh, they call him out on that one. And Monday didn't like that at all, and that's going to be a strikeout. 2 outs. Oh, yeah, you can see number 7. The red dot there was out of the strike zone. Should have been ball 4. But here comes Lacey. And that's going to be a ball down low. Lee Lacey. And high, and fouled that one off. It'll be 1-1 here in the top of the second. Moose the pitch, and that's going to be to right field. And that one will be foul, barely. Sometimes those go in for fair. It'll be 1-2 to Lee Lacey. Nothing here. And it's going to be fouled off again. I think I said 1-0 Pirates. I'm like, where am I coming up from that? Maybe in hits. Struck him out, and that ends the inning. And the Pirates will go to the bottom of the second. It's still tied at 0 here in game 2. Well, when we take a look at scores and talk about them, here's Roberto's 1 for 5 here in the bottom of the second, Tommy John. And the pitch here is going to be a ball, 1-0. So Roberto is hitting 200 in the playoffs, 1 for 5 yesterday. And it'll be low ball 2. He did have a homer, a solo shot. So every time he's hit the ball fair and he got on base, it's been over the wall. Roberto now will take that one, 3-1. Roberto is fast. He has great contact and he does have good power. And that'll be fouled off. I always felt they underestimated his power. And here's the pitch. That's ball 4 and he gets to first base. So the Dodgers walk Clemente. Remember the Pittsburgh curse, as we always say it. In both last year's Champions League and last year's Freeport Internationals, which was the online, the Pirates made the semifinals and didn't win a game. They got swept in both times. It'll be Richie Hebner now. He was 3 for 4 yesterday. And that's going to be ripped foul. So Clemente is on first. Nobody out. The pitch is swing and a miss here. It'll be a strike. They use that screwball. That's something that players don't use anymore. Struck him out, and that sits Hebner down, and there's going to be 1 out. You're in game number 2 of the first round of the playoffs. Here's Bob Robertson, who's 1 for 5. He had a great regular season. And that's going to be a strike. Tommy John walked Clemente, but he seems to be in a groove here as he has 2 strikes again. That screwball is really messing people up, and he strikes him out. And that's a cutter now. Tommy John is on a roll. Here in the bottom of the second, Manny Sanguin, who's 0 for 3. And Sanguin will foul that one off, 0-1. A lot of pitches being thrown, not a lot of action, as it'll be 1-1. Though they are being very aggressive, Tommy John. That's going to be a shot foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And it'll be low 2-2. Manny Sanguin, the catcher. That'll be foul again. 2-2. High pop fly, and underneath. And making the catch, the left fielder, and that's going to string Clemente on base. At the end of the second, it's 0-0. Let's go to the out-of-town scores. So the out-of-town scores here you can see. Let's take a look. Cleveland and Atlanta, first in Nick Leahy League. Cleveland and Atlanta tied. Cleveland leads by 1 there. Minnesota trying to even the series up. 1-0 there. It was 13-1 yesterday. It's 0-0 here in Washington. And they're going to start off the bottom of the third. St. Louis, in the first 3 innings, it's 8-0 in the series, St. Louis. And all the rest of the innings, it's 10-0 Cincinnati. Let's see if that pattern goes on. Kansas City looking to try and make it 2-0. Atlanta trying to even the series up. They're tied. In Cincinnati, it's a combined 25-5. That's incredible. In the Darren King League, Texas trying to go up 2-0. That would be huge on Atlanta. Houston really looking good against Chicago. Boston trying to get up 2-0 over the Mets. Tampa Bay and Cleveland, 1-1 there. Tampa Bay trying to win at home and go up 2-0. Atlanta and the Yankees. Atlanta still has not lost to the Yankees this year. In the top of the third, they lead 1-0 there in the series. Texas tied. The series is 1-0 Texas. The battle of Texas there, the Rangers and the Astros. Anaheim leads 3-1. They lead the series 1-0. In the top of the third, Baltimore has a 1-0 lead in that series. And there's only one hit in that game. Well, there's 2 hits in this one. That's Bob Moose. That's going to be a shot to left field. This one will at least get to the wall. And this one is gone, actually. It's over the fence. And Bill Russell, the home run, 431 feet. Bill Russell hits the home run. And that was a shot, and it's 1-0 Dodgers. And Los Angeles with the lead, and here's Steve Yeager. And they capitalize on this. That's going to be a strike. Versus righties, he's hitting 167 in a year. Yeager will foul that off. What's Bob Moose going to do? Made a little error there. Now it'll be fouled off again. Moose. And that'll be a strikeout there with 1 out. 1 out. And here comes Davey Lopes, who's 0 for 1 today. And Moose again settling down with the strike. He's really looking good here. Moose again, a swing and a miss, and it'll be 0-2 to Lopes. Moose is just mowing him down after the home run. That's going to be short. It rolls. The throw to first. He's out barely by a step. By a step. And Gene Alley throws a shot, really, to Bob Robertson. And here's Moose again, 2 outs. And that's going to be a shot. Moose is the pitcher, actually. And this one's a little bit easier. Dusty Baker is out at first. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd. The Dodgers hit a home run. It's 1-0. So here's Tommy John against Gene Alley, the shortstop. Gene Alley, and that's going to be a strike. This is a pitcher's duel. Every run is going to mean something. It's 1-0 Dodgers. Alley will foul it off. Who will be the one, if anybody, will break through for the Pirates? That's going to be low 1-2. 1-2. And that'll be fouled off. Bottom of the 3rd. Alley trying to get on base. It'll be 2-2. Tommy John, this will be his 41st pitch. And it's going to be low 3-2. So Gene Alley with the full count. And here's John. And Alley will hit it to right. And it'll hit for a base hit, and Gene Alley gets on. Gene Alley is on first with nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd. And now Kleins will come up. Kleins 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch, it's going to be a strike, 0-1. So first 3 innings, he's hitting .356 in a year. He's an early riser. It's going to be 1-1. Kleins a left fielder for the Pirates. And there's going to be a shot and a base hit. They got 2 on with nobody out. This could be a big inning. They throw it in. And there's 2 on with nobody out. This one could be a big inning. As LA is now sweating this out. Tommy John's now to Dave Cash, who's 0 for 1 today. And the pitch, it's going to be a ball down low, 1-0. The Dodgers won, the Pirates nothing here in the bottom of the 3rd. That's going to be a high pop fly. It'll go foul, though. They got to at least advance the runners. It'll be 1-1. They have to advance the runners. Tommy John, the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a shot to right field. A base hitter. They're going to try and score a run. Picked up at right field. They're going to throw home. And they're going to try and score. And this one is going to be safe. It's 1-1. And the Pirates have tied the game. Dave Cash has tied the game. And Dave Cash, and there's still nobody out. It's Al Oliver. And here they go. It's going to be low. Ball one. Al Oliver, the center fielder. That's going to be a high pop fly. There are 2 on. There's no infield fly. This will be too short to try and get anybody in on the sacrifice fly. And it'll be 1 out, Willie Stargell. Stargell's 0 for 1. He hasn't hit in the playoffs yet. He needs a sac fly, and that's going to be foul. 1 out. Here's Tommy John. A swing and a miss here. It's going to be strike 2. So this is where Stargell's at his worst. He's a career .278 hitter to this point. Struck him out, and that's again. He led everybody with his own strikeouts. There'll be 2 outs, and here's Roberto. They got 2 on. If Roberto can get a base hit, then that would break this thing open and be 3-1 Pirates. And that's going to be strike 1. A big at-bat for Tommy John. You can't just walk him because Hebner's hitting better. It's going to be a sinker. It's funny because the hotter hitter is next, but the more recognizable one is now. Clemente, and he hits it to second, to first, and that's the out, and that's the inning. The Pirates, it's 1-1. As we go to the 4th, they tied on a base hit. Dave Cash with the RBI. That was big. Bob Moose will be in here in the top of the 4th. Garvey, Smith, and Say. And here's Garvey. That'll be down low, ball 1. So Bob Moose, they really got out of that, and Garvey a base hit. So Garvey will get on first. Nobody covering second. They better look at that. Garvey will get on first here, and here's Reggie Smith. It's a 1-1 game, and that'll be a strike. Oh, they get that call on the outside. The pitch again inside, and it'll be a ball. 1-1 for Bob Moose. And the Pirates pitching. Did he go? No, he didn't. Pitching to Reggie Smith. Pitch again, it's going to be a strike. 2-2. Nobody out, 1 on. A very big batter. Smith gets on. That'll be big, and that's fouled off. Remember, the Pirates got 2 on with nobody out. They only got 1 run in. The pitch. And that could be a double play. Second to short. 4-6-3, and they get it. A double play for the Pirates. 4-6-3, Cash Alley Robertson. And it'll be 2 outs. And Ron Say. Oh, that was big. And Say will foul it off there. That was huge. Bob Moose in the 4th inning. Right through the middle, it'll be a ball 1. So only 50 pitches here. That'll be a strike there. And I'll tell you what, he's 1 strike away again. He's getting a call out of the strike zone. The 1-2. And that'll be fouled off. So Ron Say is 1 for 1 today. The pitch. Struck out Ron Say, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. Here in game number 2, it's the Dodgers 1 and the Pirates 1. Bottom of the 4th, you got Hebner, Robertson, and Sanguian. And Tommy John. That's going to be a strike. Well, you get that tense feeling. What's going to happen here? Oh, my goodness, that was a weird pitch. They go third to first, 1 out. You get that weird feeling of who's going to do what. Robertson now 0 for 1 today. Swing and a miss there. It'll be 0-1 with an out. Pitch, it's going to be a strike again, 0-2 with 1 out. Fouled it off. That's Bob Robertson. The Pirates looking to get somebody on. A swing and a miss. He goes down. And this is really a pitcher's duel. Manny Sanguine's 0 for 1 today. Tommy John, it's very tense. That'll be fouled off. It is tense here. And that's going to be high to left field. Underneath should make the catch. And they do. It's going to be 3 outs. We go to the 5th. The top of the 5th. The score is 1-1, and we're going to go to the out-of-town scoreboard. Well, some of the series is, some of the upsets are straightening out. Monday, Lacey and Russell. But I love that Cincinnati, that might be the biggest blowout in any history of any series. That's incredible. They're going to win their first 2 games in Cincinnati, unbelievably big. It'll be 1-1. Bob Moose to Rick Monday, and it's going to be a low 2-1. Here in the top of the 5th, Bob Moose will be down low, 3-1. Monday is 0 for 1 today. The 3-1, and that'll be ball 4, and Rick Monday goes to first. So this could be a big inning for the Dodgers. They get 1 on with nobody out in the pitch. That's going to be a shot to right field, and that's a base hit, the first pitch. And 2 are on, but nobody out. Moose has to take this pitch by pitch, as here's Bill Russell. He had the home run the last time he was up. And Moose, that's going to be a ball inside. 1-1, top of the 5th. We got some action going on here. Russell will take a strike here. You want to get the ball in play. If you were them last time, the Dodgers hit into a double play. And it'll be 1-2. If he could get the strikeout, that would eliminate the double sacrifice fly. And Russell fouls it off. 2 on, nobody out. Right now, Moose is ahead in the count. Russell, that's going to be a shot. It could be the second double play in 2 innings. 4-6-3, they got it. 4-6-3, and that's big. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was huge. Oh my goodness. And now Yeager, who's 0 for 1 today, he's got to get a base hit to get that run in. That's going to be a shot. They go to Alley, and the outfield dirt, and they get him, and it's 3 outs. And the Dodgers get nothing. What a throw, and what a play by the 72 Pirates. The Dodgers have 2 double plays in 2 innings. We go to the bottom of the 5th. They hit into 2 double plays. Alley, Kleins, and Cash. So here's Tommy John again in the bottom of the 5th. And that's going to be a slow roller. John will pick it. 1 pitch, and he throws it away. He throws it away, and he's going to go to second. And it'll be the Pirates on second base. That is big in the bottom of the fifth. Gene Alley. The first pitch. The first ones. And here they go. Taking a look here, I think this is the wide camera there. We'll take a look. But anyway, that's going to be a shot. That is the big camera there. As we take a look really quickly. Put wide TV camera. It'll be high, 1-1. 1-1 for the Pirates here. As it is 1-1. It'll be 2-1 to Gene Kleins. Alley is on second after the air. And that one will be fouled off. We go home plate TV camera, we'll see that one. That's going to be fouled off again. I remember there was a view on this. It was the, I forget what it was. We're just going to go to the home plate camera and see what happens there. There it is. That's going to be the right field at a base hit. One run is going to score here. It's going to be 2-1 Pittsburgh. And that's going to be huge. 2-1 for the Pirates. Oh, that is big. It is 2-1. And Kleins has an RBI double scoring Alley. Alley was the air. And now nothing has really changed for Tommy John. And it's going to be low ball one. They got to get something going here. They throw to second and he's safe. So still a runner on second with nobody out. That's going to be a shot. Second to first and they throw it away again. Another error and the Pirates are going to score another run. And Tommy Johns has to be saying, it should be 2 outs with 1 on. And it is 3-1. And the Pirates have scored 2 runs. Oh my goodness, 2 runs off 2 errors. And a swing and a miss here. It's a strike. You know, when you leaf through the stats, here's how Oliver's 1 for 2 today. When you leaf through the stats, and you just leap through the fielding stats, that's a base hit. And again, they're going to try and throw home, but nobody's coming. The thing I want to say is a lot of people just leap through the fielding stats. This is why you got to look through them. It's first and third here, bottom of the fifth. And Tommy John is in trouble, not of his own volition now. Willie Stargell, if he can get a strikeout or even a double play, that's going to be a high pop fly. Let's see if they can get it. And that'll be a pop out, 1 out. Three Rivers Stadium. Here's Roberto, is 0 for 1 today. It's a hard part of this lineup, a lineup where you don't want first and third. You don't want Clemente or Ebner coming up. And Clemente is going to take that for a strike. Tommy John. That's going to be a hard shot and base hit. Clemente can really fly, but he's got a runner in front of him. It's 4-1 Pirates. They throw in, and it'll be second and third. And that's going to be still with only one out.
Good,
And it's 4-1 Pirates. And here's Richie Hebner. Hebner, and that's going to be fouled back, 0-1. They got one out. After this is Bob Robertson. Richie, it's going to be a strike there. Hebner is 0 for 2 today. Oh, and it hit him. It hit him. And the bases are loaded. It's 4-1. The Pirates are really laying it on here. One out, and here's Robertson, who's 0 for 2 today. They could break it open here, and it's going to be high and a ball. Bottom of the 5th with one out. And here they go. That's got to be a shot to left field. It'll hit the ground. No, it won't. It's caught. They throw home, and it'll be 5-1. Al Oliver scores. And now there's 2 outs. And a new pitcher. I don't know why, because he's not doing bad, Tommy John, but this is Rick Rhoden. He hasn't pitched yet in the playoffs. Rick Rhoden will come in against Sangan. Here in the bottom of the 5th. And that's going to be a high pop fly left field. And going back and making the catch. Oh, that's so big. The Pirates now 4 in the bottom of that inning. At least 2 were on unearned. And it's 5-1 Pirates. We go to the top of the 6th. Lopes, Baker, and Garvey. Lopes. And this is Bob Moose. And it's going to be fouled off. Big for Lopes, and that's going to be a swing and a miss there. 2 strikes. And he fouls that one off. Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh. Everybody here. He struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Here's Baker. Everybody thought that this Pirate team was the best of the 70s. That's going to be a ball down low. In the season, he had 317 with nobody on. And that's going to be fouled back, 1-1. Bob Moose, 7 strikeouts today, 1 walk. That's deep for Baker. And Dusty Baker, it is back, and it is gone over the wall. And Dusty Baker has now made it 5-2. So they get back a run. And one thing that Tony La Russa actually told me, yes, actually told me, I asked him when I worked my internship that came back big against the Pirates. I said, you know, you seem to always come back. He goes, all you try and do is get 1 run an inning. When somebody gets a big inning, they're probably not going to get 2 big innings in a row. So you play small ball, and you try and get 1 an inning. And that's what they did there, and that's a base hit. I believe that's Garvey now, and Moose has to start looking because now they might get more than 1 run. That was Garvey. Here's Reggie Smith, who's 0 for 2. And Bob Moose here. And that's going to be a ball 1. They already got their run. And that's going to be to right field. And let's see. And it is caught. It is caught. Roberto Clemente with a great catch, and it's going to be 2 out. Run saved. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. Here's Ronnie, and that's going to be fouled off. 0-2. Say wants to get somebody else in. That's going to be hit. Third to second, and they make the out. Pittsburgh 5, Dodgers 2. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's Allie Kleins and Cash, Tommy John. And that's going to be a high pop fly, and 1 out. You don't want to stop scoring runs here, as here's Gene Kleins. You never know with the Dodgers. And that's going to be a strike. But anyway, getting back to La Russa said, It's right. If you get down 8-0, and if the road team scores 8 in the top half of the first, all you need is 1 run an inning, and you win 9-8. 1 ball, 2 strikes with an out. It's going to be ball 2, 2-2 with an out. The pitch, unless you're Toronto. Toronto, when you lose games like 20-5, then you need a little more than 1 run an inning, and that's going to be a pop fly to left, and it'll hit the ground, a base hit. Gene Kleins gets on. Very big. Here's Dave Cash. Throw to first, he's safe. That's going to be a base hit, and yes, it will be. And they're going to go to third. It'll be first and third now. Gene Kleins, I'm telling you right now, Gene Kleins is doing well. Here's Hal Oliver. The Pirates can really break this open. Rick Rhoden trying to get some outs here, and Rhoden 11 pitches. The Pirates trying to get a bigger buffer. 2-1 to Al Oliver. They got Willie Stargell coming up next, but you want Stargell to be the last out. That's going to curve foul. The 2-2. It's so tempting to go right at him and say, try it. Full count, 1 out, 2 on. Bottom of the 6th. Ball 4 and he walks. And the bases are going to be loaded for Willie Stargell. And Stargell is 0 for 7 in the playoffs. And that's going to be ball 1 inside. Rick Rhoden. Stargell can really nail this thing. It'll be 2-0. Stargell can break this open. I guess the Dodgers might lose this run. It'll be 3-0. A walk here, and they lose the run that they scored in the 5th. And they walk them. Rick Rhoden on 4 pitches. And it's 6-2, and the Pirates are looking for more. Bottom of the 6th, here's Roberto, who's 1 for 2 today. And that's going to be ball 5. To go low, RBI for Clemente. High pop fly, center field. They make the catch. It's the dive, and he's coming home. It'll be a sac fly, and it is 7-2 Pirates. 2 outs, and here's Richie. That's going to be a hard shot and a base hit. Are they going to score? Let's see. They're going to throw. They're going to throw home, and this will be 8-2 Pirates. And the new pitcher is Mike Garman. Rick Rhoden is done. Bob Robertson now. It's 8-2. That's going to be a ball, a base hit here, and it'll be pretty much over. If he didn't go, it'll be ball 2. That 5th inning was the changer. Swing and a miss here. It's going to be 2-1. Robertson, then Manny Sanguin. Might pitch around Robertson to get to Sanguin because there's 2 outs. 3-1. That's going to be a hard shot. And a base hit up the middle. 1 run's going to score. Are they going to get 2? He dropped it in center field. And Robertson's going to be in for a single with an error. It is 10-2 Pirates. And it looks like we're going to go to another game here. Let's go to another game. And let's see. I want to go to the out of town. There it is. Game log options. know there's a thing where I can leave the game. It's a clock score. Oh, exit. There it is. I just hit exit. So taking a look, Cleveland and Tampa Bay in the bottom of the sixth, 5-5. 10-2, 3-1 the Yankees leading. 8-0 the Red Sox leading there. 3-2 Houston leading Texas in the eighth. 7-4 Baltimore's come back against Anaheim. St. Louis leading Atlanta in the top of the seventh. As Cincinnati was 20-5 yesterday, it's been 35-6 in 2 games. And Baltimore and Oakland, I don't know what's going on with Toronto. No clue. It's not like there's injuries or anything. Oh my goodness. And Atlanta and St. Louis here in the top of the seventh. Atlanta 95. But right now we're going to go, I think it is Cleveland and Tampa Bay. Cleveland of 90. Cleveland is down 1-0. And here we go. So that's going to be big. So here comes Cleveland now in the bottom of the sixth. Tampa Bay has tied the game at 5 here in the bottom of the sixth. And here we go. So here comes Navarro, the catcher for Tampa Bay. He's 1 for 2 today. He's having a heck of a playoff. It's going to be a ball down low. Remember, Tampa Bay only lost 7 games at home. They were like 43-7. And that's going to be fouled off. It'll be 1-2 to Navarro. And that's going to be fouled again. You know that this game, you know that if Tampa Bay wins this game, that's going to be huge. That's going to be short. They pick it up. They're going to throw to first, and they got him. That's going to be an out. 1 out. It got 2 runs before anybody scored. And here comes Bartlett, the shortstop. That's going to be low ball 1. 1-0 with 1 out to Bartlett. That's going to be a shot again, short to first. And that'll be 2 outs. Dennis Cook, in his 2/3 of an inning, he came in this inning and he relieved after the runs. That's going to be to left field, and it goes foul. So 1 strike. There it is. It's going to be 1-1 with 2 outs. The pitch. That's going to be high. Pop fly to left field. It could hit the gap. And it'll drop in for a single. Let's see if they go for 2. No, they just stay there. And Crawford will stay at first. Carl Crawford, here comes Iwamura. Iwamura is 2 for 2 today. Dennis Cook trying to get the out in the bottom of the 6th. And they're going to second. The throw to second, he's safe. And they throw it into center field. He's going to third. And Tampa Bay will get an extra base on the air. They get an error there. Iwamura will try and give Tampa Bay the lead. And Cook, it'll be 1-1. Cleveland now, that's going to be fouled off. The leading run is 90 feet away, and that's going to be fouled again. Big for Dennis Cook, the 1-2. And again, he stays alive. On pitch number 6. High and deep to right field. This one is back. It's to the wall. And this one is gone. It's gone. A 2-run home run for Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay down 5-3 responds with 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th and makes it tough for Cleveland. It's 7-5. And Dennis Cook, he got the first couple, and then this happened. It is 7-5 as a strike to Melvin Upton. Incredible for Tampa Bay. A great comeback here. Upton again, and that's going to be strike 3, and that's it. That ends the inning. But we go to the 7th. It's 7-5, Tampa Bay leading Cleveland. The out-of-town scoreboard here. Texas about to go up 2-0. On Atlanta, that would be a big upset. Atlanta, at 99, trying to beat Cleveland. They lead 9-1. Minnesota, we might go to the Dome for the next game. That's incredible. Chicago down 6-1. A lot of blowouts today. Washington 5-0, about to go up 2-0 in that series. Boston 8-2 over the Mets. The Yankees might win their first game, but you never know. Cincinnati, again, they have taken the lead. St. Louis has led every game at the beginning. And Cincinnati has come back in every single one. Houston 3-2 over Texas. They're coming back. The Pirates 10-2, bottom of the 7-0 there. Boston about to even their series. Baltimore about to even their series, maybe. Atlanta wants to make it 1-1 against St. Louis. Baltimore 5-1. They don't need 12 innings for this one. They want to make it 2-0. And look at Cincinnati, 15-1. What is going on with that game? What is going on with the Toronto Blue Jays? What's going on? As Omar Vizquel, the shortstop, he has a home run today. He's 1 for 2. And Vizquel for Cleveland, that's going to be fouled off. They need runners on. They're down 7-5. They're also down 1-0 in a series. Vizquel, third to first. They get one out. And Scott Kazmir is pitching here. Here's David Bell. And that's going to be a pitch. It's going to be ball 1. So Kazmir has thrown 5 pitches. That's going to be a shot to right field and a base hit. So he came in last inning, and it's going to be 1 on with 1 out. And here's Kenny Lofton, who's 0 for 2 today. And Lofton will foul it off. So they're getting chances. They got to win this game to tie up the series, or else they go home down 2-0. And that game 3 is very important. The pitch. And it's going to be down low 1-2. They got to advance the runners here. Scott Kazmir. That'll be fouled off. This is actually pretty important. Kenny Lofton, he's the tying run. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. Pitched high in the zone to him. And here's Manny Ramirez, who's 0 for 3 today. And that'll be swing and a miss there. In the season, he had 277 with 27 home runs. Ramirez would love to go deep. The pitch. It's going to be high and tight. 1-1 with 2 outs. Ramirez. That's going to be fouled off. 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off again. Top of the 7th. Again, the 1-2. That's going to be a shot. Second, he will just step on it, and that's the end of the inning. No more threat. Tampa Bay wants to try and extend their lead. Well, here we go, and here's Hinske. Eric Hinske's 1 for 3 with a home run against Greg Olson. Greg Olson is the new pitcher for Cleveland. The series is 1-0 Tampa. They only lost 7 times here all year. Olson to left field, and that one's going to be foul. So 0-1. And the pitch, it's going to be a strike there for Eric Kinski. He's 1 for 3. Greg Olson now. That's going to be fouled off, 0-2. I'm wondering what happened to Toronto. My goodness. That's going to be low ball 1. 1-2 with 2 outs. Cincinnati is 76, is doing so well. That's going to be a strikeout for Tampa Bay. Remember, they went 44-7 in the regular season at home. For baseball, that's unbelievable. That's unbelievable, especially most people hover around 500. Here's Evan Longoria. And that's going to be a ball. So Evan Longoria, the third baseman for the OA Rays, swing and a miss here. Really shows the Phillies upset the Rays in that series because the Rays have done so well all year. It'll be 1-2 with an out. But here's Pena. Carlos Pena. And that's going to be going to third. They throw and they get Longoria and he's out. Not what they wanted. Maybe they messed up signs or they just gambled. Incredible. That's going to be a shot, and it would have been third base with 2 outs, but that ends the inning. They go to the top of the 8th. Tampa Bay 7, Cleveland 5. Well, Cleveland now has a couple more chances. Albert Bell. He's got to get on against Grant Balfour. The new pitcher for Tampa Bay is Grant Balfour. And that's going to be high for ball 1 here in the 8th inning. Cleveland needs 2 runs. Offline. High and deep to left. And underneath, and 1 out. I don't understand the other... Right now we're live. We got 2 viewers. It says we're live. So we just reconnected. That's going to be fouled off, 0-1 with 1 out. Jim Thome, 0 for 2. Fouled it off again. It'll be 0-2 with an out. The pitch. Did he go? No, he didn't. So it'll be 1-2 with 1 out, top of the 8th. Jim Thome needs to get on. They only have an out. It'll be 2-2. The pitch here, and it'll be ball 3. A bases. The full count here in the top of the 8th at 7-5. The pitch. That's going to be a shot to left field and a base hit. So they throw inside. It's going to be 1 on here in the 8th inning. Eddie Murray's 2 for 3 and he has a homer today. Eddie with 1 out. They have a swing and a miss here. 0-1 with 1 out. The pitch, that's going to be fouled off, 0-2. Eddie could waste this opportunity here and fouled it off again. This is big. They get 2 on with 1 out. They could tie this series up. It'll be low, 1-2. They're trying to get on. Grant Balfour. High, 2-2. Eddie Murray, sorry. Yeah. It'll be a full count with 1 out. A big pitch for Grant Balfour. Struck him out. He struck out Eddie Murray. And big for Tampa Bay. And here comes Carlos Baerga's 1 for 2 today. That's going to be fouled off, 0-1. Oh, so big. That's going to be a little looper caught by the shortstop. That's it. No threat there. Tampa Bay will try and pad in the bottom of the 8th. But they're 3 outs away. So here's Floyd, Navarro, and Bartlett. And here is Cleveland as they begin the bottom of the 8th. And that's going to be a strike. Julian Tavares, the pitcher for Cleveland. They might go down 2-0. That's going to be a shot to left field and a base hit. So they're going to get one on. If they can get another run, that'll be it, really. And that'll be big. Here's Navarro. Yana Navarro, the catcher, he's 1 for 3. And that's going to be a double play. 6-4-3, and he sweeps them off the bases. Now that takes away that rally right there. And here's Bartlett, Jason Bartlett, the shortstop. And that's going to be fouled off, 0-1. It'll be 1-1 with 2 outs. And that's going to be low, 2-1, 2 outs. The pitch, 2-2 with 2 outs. And that's going to be fouled off. The 2-2. Again to third. They'll pick it up. They'll throw to first. They get the out there, and Cleveland has 3 outs to go. Or else they're going to be down 2-0. That bottom of the 6th inning was big. It was really, really big. Alomar, Vizquel, and Bell are their only hopes. It is their only hopes there. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. Taking a look at live streaming here. We've had a couple viewers. And we look good there, so it's all right. We're back on. It's going to be outside, 1-1. Tampa Bay 7, Cleveland 5. That'll be fouled off. They can get this first out. Grant Balfour that'll be huge. Cleveland can get this first batter on, that'd be big. Out again. The importance of Sandy Alomar Jr. It's going to be outside, 2-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be big. 1 out. Tampa Bay feeling better. Cleveland feeling desperate. And Omar Vizquel. Here comes Omar Vizquel. That's going to be high ball 1. Cleveland really needed that. They needed that, a little bit of leeway there, because you got Bell and then you got Lofton, who haven't been hitting well. Vizquel, that's going to be fouled off quickly, 0-2. He's hitting .317 in the season. He's 1 for 3 today, but remember they're down by 2. So his home run, if he jacks his second, it'll still be losing by 1. That's going to be a high pop fly, center field. Left center field running underneath it and making the catch. It's 2 out. Melvin Upton. And now Sorrento. Paul Sorrento is a pinch hitter. He's also the DH. Sorrento, and that's going to be high ball 1. He's their last hope to get on for Kenny Lofton. And that's going to be fouled back, 1-1. Grant Balfour looking to end this game here with a long save. And that's going to be a strike, 1-2 with 2 outs. The pitch, high, and it'll be 2-2 with 2 outs. Paul Sorrento looking, struck him out, and the Tampa Bay Rays have won the game. And you can see they're all flooding the field. They have a 2-0 lead in the series. and they look good. We're going to go over all the stats after all the games are over, but right now we got to take a look. In the top of the 10th inning, but nobody out, Atlanta and New York at Yankee Stadium. Let's go there now. So as Ron Gant gets up for Atlanta, they're up 1-0, and that's going to be a strike, strike 2. Full count, nobody out, 2 on to Ron Gant. Ball 4 and the bases are now loaded. A full Yankee Stadium. Sid Bream, 2 for 4 today. Mariano Rivera. The bases have loaded up, and it's going to be ball 1. Nobody out here. The pitch, it's going to be ball 2. The Sid Bream. If Sid can make it, he can make it. It's going to be ball 3. Rivera's got to come back. 3-0, bases loaded, nobody out. Did he go? It's a strike. It is. It's in there anyway. And that's another one. 2 strikes, trying to come back against Sid Bream. The pitch. That's going to be fouled off. Oh, no margin for error for Rivera. If he comes through and gives up no runs, that'd be a miracle. That's the left field and a base hit. They're going to score 1. This is going to score 2 for the Braves. And Rivera has given up 2 runs. And the Braves have 19, I believe it is 92. The Braves are up 5-3. And here comes Jeff Blauser. And they walk Blauser to load the bases up for Jeff Treadway. He's a pinch hitter. And that's going to be a shot to right field. And that's going to be a base hit. 1 run's going to score. It's going to be by 3. And they go in, and Rivera has given up 3 runs here. And Greg Olson, the catcher, is 1 for 4 today. Rivera is having trouble here. Outside ball 1. You're in the top of the 10th. And that'll be 1-1 now. They still got to get all 3 outs, and the bases are loaded. Olsen to left field. This might make it 7-3. Let's see. It's deep enough. They make the catch. They throw home. And they get the catch and a down at home plate. They get nothing. And it's 2 outs, a double play. You can't count the Yankees out. That's why we're not out of here. And Otis Nixon, who's 2 for 4 today, that's going to be fouled off, 0-1. Nixon is fast. And Deion Sanders is next. It'll be 1-1. So here's Otis Nixon. A swing and a miss here, 1-2. If he strikes out, that's it. The pitch. It'll be down low, 2-2. With 2 outs to Nixon. 3-2. They might walk him and get to Deion Sanders. Ball 4, and they get to Deion. And with 2 outs, it's going to either be game over or game on as Deion Sanders. And Deion Sanders today 2 for 5. Rivera, and that's a strike. If Deion gets on, and this game's pretty much over, quickly down 0-2. We're in the 10th inning, Atlanta by 1 game already. And that's going to be a foul ball. They lead the series 1-0. The pitch. That's going to be fouled off again, 0-2. Rivera. Struck him out, and we go to the bottom of the inning. Bottom of the 10th. It's 6-3. A lot of blowouts in some close games here, but we go to the bottom of the 10th. And now it is the Yankees need 3 runs. They got Posada, O'Neill, and Brocious. And Charlie Leibrandt, who's already pitched 2 innings, only 19 pitches, he's in. The Yankees need to get on first, and that's going to be a strike. They need to get at least 1 on here with nobody out. That's going to be to right field. Will it stay fair? And it'll be foul. Barely there, and there's 2 strikes to Jorge Posada. Posada, that's going to be a high fly ball, center field, and this one is caught at the wall. Otis Dixon. That could hurt as Paul O'Neill will come up. You know, St. Louis and Cincinnati, that'll be our last game probably, as it's ball 1 here. That's going to be a shot to left field, but foul. It'll hook. And it's going to be 1-1 with an out. Paul O'Neill, we said no extra inning games, and well, we got one here. It's going to be a strike, 1-2. St. Louis and Cincinnati. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs and nobody on, which means that Brocious and Strawberry have to get on so that Tim Raines Sr. can hit a home run. They would have to, and it's going to be ball 1 down low. Atlanta leading the series 1-0. The pitch, that's going to be a hard shot, and that's going to be one of the 3 things that got to happen gets on. And now Darryl Strawberry, playing for a second team in the playoffs, the 86 Mets, the other one. I'm sure he has other teams he's on. He's a left fielder. He's 0 for 3 today. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. A swing and a miss here. It'll be 0-2. Darryl Strawberry, 0 for 3 today. 1 strike away for Atlanta of taking a 2-0 lead. And they took a 2-0 lead in the series. Look at the jubilation of the Atlanta Braves. They are all going nuts, as it is 2-0. Braves in favor of them. Now we got to go quickly. We got to go to Atlanta and St. Louis there, but we got to take a look at Cincinnati, who might lose their first game to St. Louis. It's 7-5 here. So here we go. Here in Cincinnati is 75. Here's St. Louis trying to even up the series. We go to the last inning. It's going to be fouled to the left here. And look at the view, the action. They don't have the HP camera. We just go with the regular. That's going to be fouled off again. They don't have this. And the view goes to wide. I believe it's wide low. Struck him out, and he goes down. That's going to be 1 out for St. Louis. St. Louis trying to even the series up against 75 Cincinnati. And that'll be fouled off. It's either HP or wide low. The cameras we use, and it's going to be 1-1. This is Albert Pujols, who's 1 for 2 today. That's going to be fouled off again, 1-2 with an out. Raleigh Eastwick is in as the pitcher. Pujols, this will be deep to center field, and caught, 2 outs. Riverfront Stadium. And here's Rolly Eastwick trying to get it. Eastwick, that's going to be fouled off. 0-1. High and inside, 1-1. St. Louis trying to even this series up, which would be a big surprise because it would be the first Cincinnati team to lose. That'll be a high pop fly, left field. And wanting to end the inning, and they do, and that's it. Cincinnati needs 2 runs, and they always come back. Let's see if they can keep it going. Bottom of the 9th. Look at Cincinnati, 20-1 over Toronto. That's going to be a high pop fly to right field. First pitch of the inning. And it's going to be caught 1 out. Well, I'll tell you what, Sanders in right field with the catch. That was Tony Perez. Here's Pete Rose, who's 2 for 3. They need to get on. They're in the bottom of their lineup is coming up here. It's going to be a strike to Pete Rose. He needs to get on. Pete fouls it off. 0-2 with an out. Be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pete Rose, a home run and 3 RBI. That'll be hit to first, and they stand on it. It's going to be 2 outs. And St. Louis, this would be a big upset. 75 Cincinnati would have a battle coming their way. Here's Dan Dreesen, the left fielder. Swing and a miss here. It'll be 0-1. Dan Dreesen, if he doesn't get on, it's over. It's going to be fouled back, 0-2. 0-2. And that's going to be fouled again. Down to the last strike is Dan Dreesen. And it'll be 1-2. They can get on Concepcion, who's already hit a home run. That'll be fouled again. St. Louis got the big lead early again, but this time they came back after being down 4-3. The 2-strike pitch, and they'll be fouled again. They just won't go down. This will be the 7th pitch to Dreesen. And fouled it again. This will be number 8 as Isringhausen trying to close this game out. He does! It's over, and they run out of the dugout. And the St. Louis Cardinals have tied the series at 1. Oh, that's so big. They win 7-5 here. I believe this is it for the close games. A 7-5 win here. Most of the games are gone except for the 22-1. We're going to finish the sim there. We don't need to see that 22-1, and we're going to finish today and reset everybody and take a look here as we go back. Sorry, and there it is. We're going to save it here, and we're going to go to the playoffs and take a look over everything there. So we go to the playoff coverage here, and first of all, Cincinnati and the Blue Jays. The box score here, it was just incredible. They score in every inning but one. They win 22-2. And they just, who gets the MVP today? The MVP is Joe Morgan. Oh my God, everybody was so bad today. Joe Morgan, 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Oh my goodness, the 2 games. And they absolutely were not in either one of these games. That's incredible. So the Reds lead. The Reds have outscored the Blue Jays 42-7. 42-7. That's not even a football score. Well, the Braves, and this is big, the second one here. The Atlanta Braves 11-4 over Cleveland. They tie the series at 1. As they take a look here, the MVP of this game is Brian Jordan. And Brian Jordan, 5 for 5 today. That was big. They got an early lead and they just hung on it. So that is very big. We go to the next series, the Twins and the Giants. The Twins win 5-0. When one team scores, the others don't. And they spread them out with 12 hits. And what an incredible thing that is. Kevin Tapani. He goes the full game, all 9 innings, and only gives up 6 hits. They're going to be rested. Oh, can the Twins do it? I don't know. The 2012 Giants. Well, I'll tell you what right there, that's unique. The Washington Nationals beat the Pirates again. They got to go to Pittsburgh now for the next 2. As the Nationals are up 2-0. They were up 4-0, 5-0 in the 9th inning. I'm not sure who scored. I don't think anybody cares too much. Patrick Corbin, the pitcher, gets the MVP, 8 1/3. And that was big. The Pirates just nothing going. Remember, they were semifinalists last year. They were semifinalists. And they're down 2-0. They've been outscored 18-2 in 2 games. St. Louis and Cincinnati, you saw the upset here. 7-5. Edmonds hit the grand slam. And he hit it in the 7th inning, hitting the grand slam, made it 4-3, made it 7-4, and they held off the Reds, so the Reds never mounted a big threat. Jim Edmonds, the MVP, he had 4 RBI, 1 for 5, but the grand slam was big. And tied up the series against the Reds. The Pirates beat the Dodgers 10-2. We saw this game today, a big 6th inning. The MVP was Bob Moose. Bob Moose goes all 9 innings. 109 pitches. He looked good doing this. So the Pirates rest on the day, and they go back to Pittsburgh. They go back, as you can see, it's 2-2, 1-1-1. The Pirates, Game 3 in L.A., Game 4 in L.A., Pittsburgh, L.A., Pittsburgh. So it's L.A. Remember the underdog team trying to tie it up, you never know. So the Red Sox and the Royals, the Red Sox 8-1 today. They beat the Royals. That was huge, 8-1 to win. They just looked so good, very solid. And the MVP was John Lester, the pitcher. A lot of the pitchers winning MVPs today. That one is tied at 1 miracle season, who knows? The Braves and the Cardinals looking okay, but they got a 2-game lead over the Braves, 4-3 today. They score 1 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th, and the Atlanta Braves wanted to tie up the series, and they can't. Matt Holliday, the MVP, 4 of 5. He didn't have an RBI. But Holliday hit the run-scoring single. Actually, he did have an RBI. The run-scoring single and won the game. Matt Holliday, sorry, as you look at him, 2 RBIs. Sorry, 4 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Taking a look, the Astros blow out the Cubs 7-1. They get 5 in the 2nd, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 8th. They look really good here. We're going to go a little bit quicker. They tie up the series. That could be a good one. The Mets and the Red Sox. Well, the Mets still have not had the lead since Game 6 against last year. So they have not even got the lead. They tied it up at 2. Then it was 8-2, and then there it is. 14-2 win. So that is very, very big there. The Red Sox in command. The Rays and the Indians. The Rays, an incredible comeback. They were down 5-3, and then the 2-run home run to give them the lead. Two-run home runs. They lead 7-5, and that's the 2-0 series lead there. But now they got to play on the road. 44-7 at home, but 24-27 on the road. So there's hope for Cleveland. The Braves beating the Yankees. The Yankees have a good road record. They got to go in, win 2 in Atlanta to tie it up. 6-3 in 10 innings. In the 8th inning, David Justice hit a 2-run home run. And then in the 10th, you can see the 2-run home run by Sid Bream. They ended up winning 6-3. Texas Rangers, you can see the Astros came back and won 3 in the bottom of the 8th. It was 3-1, 3-2. Then it was 6-2, then 6-4. So Houston holds on and wins and beats Texas, evens up that series at 1. Anaheim led this one 3-0, and then 4-3, and then lost it 7-5. So the series here is tied at 1. The 71 Orioles are leading the 72 A's. They won 7-2. And no craziness in the 4th inning. That was big. And a 3-run home run by Elrod Hendricks. He's been huge in the series. Elrod Hendricks has been really big. So they're up 2-0 there. And finally, the Texas Rangers. They're upsetting number 1. They're this year's Kansas City. They won 4-3 and 1-0. That's right, 1-0 in the 1st inning. The run scoring double, Josh Hamilton. And it's been zeros ever since. The MVP is C.J. Wilson, who goes 7 innings. Atlanta of 1991, the king seed, and losing to Texas. That's incredible. So those are all the games here. The tree looks like this. On the left bracket, 2, 3, 4, and 4 for series that are 2-0. 5 and 3 for 2-0 series. Any upset alerts, which will be 2-0, 1 upset alert, 2 upsets alerts, both in the Darren King League for teams that are up 2-0 and they won both road games. And that's going to be it. That's it for us today. Keep looking and watching the playoff scores. An unbelievable day today. As we leave here, and the next thing we're going to quickly do the Denver Broncos selection show. Have a great day.